Nah, I might be old.
Shit.
Yeah, you popped up.
This ain't popping up. That's it. I'm starting over again.
Yeah, we good.
Hey, Shalom, Shalom.
Shalom.
We want to start off by giving our praise, honor, and glory to
Yahweh, Ba'ashem, Yahushai, Ba'ashem, Kakadash.
double honors to our apostles, the elders, the great millstone who rule well. Peace and salutations to the hopefully elect pushing his word throughout the four corners of the globe. Okay, we the GMS Dallas camp come back at you with another live show. Again, this is Thursday, July 14th, 2022. And hey, this is the year to turn of it. Okay, so we're gonna go into prophecy pretty much as an open forum. So, hey, shalom to all the Akyam, Aquaf on the comment boards. Okay,
Shalom.
and basically we just hearing testimony prophecy. Okay, and we can start out with that second Ezra 6 and 9. Start at verse 7.
Second Ezra chapter 6 and verse 7. Then answered I and said, what shall be the parting asunder of the times, or when shall the end of the first and the beginning of it that followeth?
Yep.
And he said unto me, from Abraham unto Isaac, when Jacob and Esau were born of him, Jacob's hand held first the heel of Esau.
Right, Jacob, our forefather, held first the heel of Esau. All right, and that was symbolic of us bringing down bringing on the transition of power from one people on to another. Okay, we held his heel right as we were coming out of the womb to symbolize that kingdom being transferred to our people. All right, and we're seeing that happen in the latter days.
This is verse 9. For Esau is the end of the world, and Jacob is the beginning of it that followeth.
Right, Esau, our wicked, evil twin brother who came out of the loins of our mother Rebecca, he is the end of the world. Okay, and Jacob, which is our forefather, is the beginning of it that followeth. And that it that followeth is starting right now, but it's talking about the kingdom coming down from the Most High, man, of Yahweh Shem Yahushai. All right, the kingdom of Israel, okay, or Yasharallah, which means he is the prince of power. That is going to be a kingdom under our Lord and Savior Yahushua, okay, ultimately under Yahweh the Most High. All right, and King David, the mighty men, 144,000 elect men, okay, and then the 1/3 governing by 1/3 great multitude body who are going to get salvation on this side. All right, so that's what we're so steadfast in prophecy for, and we're looking at prophecy play out before our eyes. We're looking at the Most High make Esau, the so-called white man, bare as all hell. We can start with them, you know, because the so-called white man has ruled in all wickedness. Okay, and just like Proverbs 29:2 goes into, okay, when the wicked are in rulership, the people mourn, but when the righteous are in authority, what? The people prosper. Okay, and that's what we're looking at, man. Such as the officers, okay, such as the people below them, man. And we're looking at wickedness being pushed out on the planet. No law is being kept. Okay, truth is failing. All right.
Did you want that?
Yeah, you can do that.
Esau, this is Jeremiah chapter 49 and verse 10. But I have made Esau bare, I have uncovered his secret places, and he shall not be able to hide himself. His seed is spoiled, and his brethren and his neighbors, and he is not.
Yep. And he's made the so-called white man Esau bare. All right, and it goes into him not being able to hide himself because back in the garden, okay, when Cain committed that wicked act by killing his brother Abel, the Lord cursed him with a curse that he would be a fugitive upon the earth. Okay, and that's how we know that the so-called white man Esau, he is Cain in the reincarnation because he's still being that fugitive upon the earth and he can't hide himself. He's known to be a murderer. Okay, riches gotten by what? Ill gain. Okay, injuries gotten by deceit. Okay, and that's why we're looking at this kingdom about to be translated from one people over to another. He calls himself white man, the French, the Spaniard, Italian. But hey, through scriptures, man, he's just an Edomite. You know.
Hey, if I can add too, man, what is that main? What is one of the main identifiers? Is that mark? Yeah. That you know what I'm saying? That his leprosy, man. You know, they're the only people on the planet Earth without melanin, man. You know, and that's that mark that the Most High have set up on. Like the brother said, it came. That same spirit, it came back on Esau, man. You know what I'm saying? That's why they are the only people that are on the planet Earth walking right now that are void of melanin, man. You know, that's why they got to put on sunblock, and that's a part of the identifiers, man. You know,
which goes back to Genesis, the 25th chapter. You know, the first came out red all over, like a hairy garment. You know what I'm saying? So that red, because everybody back then was melanated people. They were brown skinned, different shades of brown, man. You know what I'm saying? And he came out different, you know, because he came out with no pigmentation. So he came out with the blood showing forth through his translucent skin, you know, which made him therefore red. You know what I'm saying? Which he has that same identifying mark on him to this very day, man. That's the only nation of people that are born in these times red like that. Their babies come out. If you just pull up, so-called white babies being born, you're gonna see a red, you know, that red baby, man. You know, no other nation comes into the world like that, man. So that they're still coming out red all over to this very day, you know, which identifies them from back then in the beginning, man. You know, which that reminds me of. As a matter of fact, let me grab that real quick for you. I had that. I was gonna bring that Sirach out for you, but let me grab that real quick in Isaiah, the 46.
And just like, you know, all the newcomers that's coming into this truth, we always break that down. You know, so-called white man calls himself white because what? The word white means purity, okay, innocence, all right, honesty, you know, and what? Black is likened to death, okay, mourning, crime, criminal, you know. So this man knows what he did. Joel Blumenbach, by naming his nation the white people, and then you so-called Negroes, Latinos, Native Americans, black people, man. You know.
And you got even an example. You know, an old video of Ali. He was, I guess, he was on one of the talk shows. And he had explained to the dude, why is every all the angel? You know, he said, asked his mom, why is an angel white?
Right.
Everything white. Angel cake is white. Everything bad is black. The black cat is bad.
Right.
You know, the devil cake is chocolate cake. You
Right.
know what I'm saying?
Right.
They just going into that label, man. It's a part of Esau's witchcraft, man. A part of his magic, you know. And ultimately, a part of him slandering and labeling our people, man.
Right.
You know, because like the brother said, black means to be void of light, man. You know, but really, they are the black. You know what I'm saying? You know?
Yeah, this is Isaiah chapter 46 and verse 10. And it reads, declaring the end from the beginning and from ancient times the things that are not yet done, saying, my counsel shall stand and I will do all my pleasure. You know, so it says declaring the end from the beginning, man. You know, which when you read the account in Genesis, the 25th chapter, it's dealing with end times, man. Really, there's, you know, several things in the so-called, what these people call the Old Testament, that has not happened yet, man. You know what I'm saying? And when you continue to read it, it tells you how this dude is going into slavery, man, because it says he's going to serve, the elder shall serve the younger, man. You know what I'm saying? So that's a prophecy written in the very beginning, Genesis, the heading that's about end times, man. So again, it says Isaiah 46 and 10, declaring the end from the beginning and from ancient times, the things that are not yet done, saying my counsel shall stand and I will do all my pleasure, because that's what's going on, man. This thing is all about the will, purpose, and pleasure of the Lord, man. You know what I'm saying? No matter how you feel about it, what you think about it, that's not what's going on here. The Lord's will, purpose, and pleasure will be fulfilled, man. That's right. You know?
This is Ezekiel 25:12. It says, thus says Yahweh power, behold, that Edom has dealt against the house of Judah by taking vengeance and has greatly offended and revenged himself to them. Therefore, thus saith Yahweh power, I will stretch out my hand upon Edom and will cut off man and beast from it. And I will make it desolate from Teman, and they of the Dan shall fall by the sword. Right? And like what is going into, like I said, he's going to cut them off. So he's going to make Esau bare. When you get a tree that's bare, it don't bear no fruit. Basically, he's cutting them off, and it won't be no more. And that's what the Lord is getting to doing for Esau Edom. Has this happened yet? It has not happened yet. All right, and that's why we just read. We're basically getting to what Esau is the end of these times. Esau is the end of this world. The Lord is going to make him bare. So when the kingdom comes, he's going to serve 1,000 years, and then he's going to be cut off for good, completely. Says verse 14, and I will lay my vengeance upon Edom by the hand of my people Israel, and they shall do in Edom according to my anger and according to my fury, and they shall know my vengeance, saith Yahweh Bashem Yahushua. All right, and when you get like Gino Jennings trying to say that the Lord is for all, no matter what color of complexion. Now we ain't saying this all the color thing, but we do know who is the wicked, and that is, and that basically bears witness of who is what. Edom, because Edom is the wicked that in the scriptures that's going to be destroyed at the end time, and they're going to be ruling at these end times. So who is ruling? The so-called white man. So we know that he's going to be cut off after these times. We see the stress of the world is going on. There's no coming back from what's already happened. So we know that once he's cut off, that is going to be the kingdom of heaven that's coming. Because, I mean, when you look at the prophecies, we have done, a lot of the prophecies have been done away with. We got a few more prophecies left in these scriptures. And after that, in the kingdom of heaven. So you got to say who is Esau, Edom, and when, what time we're in at these times.
Psalm 50 and verse 16, it says, "But unto the wicked the Most High said, What hast thou to do to declare my statutes, or that thou should have taken my covenant in thy mouth?"
Right. The Most High said to the wicked, "What hast thou to do to declare my statutes?" When you go back to the days around the doctrine of discovery, okay, when Christopher Columbus came over here with those Hebrew interpreters, he came over here to do one thing: take this land by force. Okay, he knew people was already over here, and he took this land through rape, robbery, and murder. Okay, but when they set this place up, okay, during that whole Jamestown, Virginia, the 13 colonies, they put these scriptures up as the platform or the standard they was gonna hold this country in, and it hasn't held its own weight by these scriptures. But the Lord said, "What are you to do to declare my statutes?" Because He also used His Bible to configure you so-called Negroes, Native Americans' minds as being slaves or cattle to Him. Okay, He ripped out what 90% or 20% of the Old Testament, or 90% of the Old Testament, and 20% of the New Testament. Okay, and He basically used scriptures like what? Obey your masters. Okay, don't take revenge. Okay, certain scriptures like that. So what? You would be abased and subject to Him as a slave. But you're not supposed to take these covenants. Okay, when you go to Psalms 109, it says the so-called white man, the wicked, his prayers, Esau Edom's prayers are as sins, man. He can't even pray to the Most High. So he can't take these statutes and use them in no court of law. Okay, he can't use them as no any type of standard that he puts forth, anything he puts his hands to, because these statutes are made for Israel. Right. You go to Psalms 147, if anybody want to get that. Okay, he made his statutes and judgments unto Israel. He had not done so with any other nation, man. Okay, so the so-called white man should not be taking these scriptures for any type of use. Okay, they weren't made for him.
Continuing on, verse 17, it says, "Seeing thou hatest instruction, and cast my word behind thee," it says, "When thou sawest a thief, then thou considered with him, and hast been partaker with adulterers." Right,
because he's used his witchcraft and spiritual idolatry to put on the minds of our people how to go off. Okay, he taught our people absolute wickedness, how to be murderers, thieves, covetous, just like him. Okay, alluding to John 8:44, our people are as the so-called white man, the damn devil, man. Okay, he is like their father, so we do everything he does. And he doesn't tell us right from wrong. He just says, "Hey, I'm gonna put these rap videos, I'm gonna put this rap music, I'm gonna show you the women how to be whores." Okay, and he furthers that type of lifestyle on our people.
Yeah. I want to read that in NLT. Psalms 50 and 17, it says, "For you refuse my discipline and treat my words like trash." And that's exactly what Esau does, man. Because the Lord, just one example, man, the Sodom and Gomorrah. What did the Lord say? He had made this as an example on how not to be, man. What did Esau do? He does the opposite, man. He gives them laws and make, what I'm saying, and rights, showing you that he's contrary unto the ways of the Lord, man. Go time right into Second Thessalonians, where it's saying like that man of sin being revealed, and his working is after the working of Satan. When you go into that word working, it goes into that Greek word energia. Okay, his energy is that of Satan, man. Adversary unto the Most High, man. Right. You see, and every way of Esau is totally contrary, man. He don't keep none of the statutes or commandments. They don't keep the land Sabbath. They don't do none of that, man. That's why you got the earth in the state that it's in right now. That's why you got the people, like it says in Isaiah 24, the earth languishing and the people languishing, man. Everything is made weak and feeble and dying under this nigga's rulership because the law, statutes, and commandments are not being pushed out on the planet Earth, man. The true instructions on how to run the earth, man, and how to govern the people, man. You see?
Yeah, and they claim to be a God-fearing. They claim this is a God-fearing nation, but they don't do anything that the Lord says to do pursuant to his word, man.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? You know, and we understand why, because he's the wicked. You know what I'm saying? And the earth has been given into his hand pursuant to Job 9:24 in these times, man. And that's what he's put forth into the earth. You know what I'm saying? Nothing but wickedness, evil, iniquity, sin. You know what I'm saying? You know, and he can't do anything different because he was created that way. What's the scripture that says, can a leopard change his spots?
Jeremiah. Yeah, I know it's a Jeremiah.
Yeah, come. Grab that real quick. You know, so this dude, you know, because he's wicked, you know, he's the Kahan Belial went into going into that 2 Thessalonians, man. He who's coming is after the workings or the energy of Satan, man. You know, he can do nothing different, man. He was created for that purpose. You know, Romans the 9th chapter says he's the vessel of dishonor, fitted to wrath and destruction, man. You know what I'm saying? So his purpose is, which pursuant also to Proverbs the 16th chapter and verse 4, is the Lord created all things for himself or to himself, yea, even the wicked for the day of evil. He has a purpose. That evil day is coming, you know, that he's going to fulfill. Then he's going to be destroyed, man. You know, that's his purpose. You know, so if you want to bring, he can't change, man. He can't change that. Go ahead.
Jeremiah 13:23. Can the Ethiopian change his skin, or the leopard his spots? Then may he also do good that are accustomed to do evil.
There it is, man. You know, and the answer to that is no. You know what I'm saying? Everything is how the Lord created it. You can't change it. As a matter of fact, there's something I'm trying to remember where it is. I think it's in Ecclesiastes. I'll find it if I can. That's another one. You know, you know what that is. Bring that one out. Yeah, go ahead, bring that out too.
It's Ecclesiastes 7. Oh, it's like
That's it. Yeah.
it's Ecclesiastes chapter 7, verse 13. It says, "Consider the work of the Most High, who can make that straight which he hath made crooked."
There it is. That's plain as day. If the Lord made it that way, that's what it is, man. You know, hey, stone, man. You know what I'm saying? That's it. That's the finality of it, man. Who can make that? Read again.
Ecclesiastes chapter 7, verse 13. It says, "Consider the work of the Most High."
Consider the work of the Most High. The work is the creation.
Right.
Everything created, man. You got to consider these things. Who did that? Yahweh Bashim Yahushai, man. You know what I'm saying? So understand this. Consider the works. Go ahead.
It says, "Consider the work of the Most High, for who can make that straight which he hath made crooked."
And boom, there it is. So it's the work of the Lord, man. He made this nigga that way, man. You know what I'm saying? He's hopelessly locked into it. There's nothing you can do. There's nothing Jay can do. You can't say this devil. You can't stop him from being the devil. He's the devil, man. That's the Lord created him that way. You know what I'm saying? So but I'm looking for that. That's it, right? Come. So I'm looking for that. If you got something, go ahead.
Let me see. This one is a rock too. Basically said the same thing about their work.
Mm-hmm.
And that goes for our people too, man. Stop trying to make this damn devil, okay, cling unto you because you haven't found the truth, and now you think you can fix things like these other groups. Okay, just because you got this word, that doesn't mean you automatically got salvation, and you can't give nobody else this salvation. You got to get this for yourself. You know.
Hey, so Rock 33, and I started 13. It says, "As the clay is in the potter's hand to fashion it at his pleasure, so man is in the hand of him that made him to render to them as liketh him best. Good is set against evil, and life against death. So it is the godly against the sinner, and the sinner against the godly. So look upon all the works of the Most High, and there are 2 and 2, one against another. And that the Lord had made this nigga to be crooked, man.
Right.
He made him to be the wicked, man. You see? Yep. So the Lord made him to be the wicked, man, just like that fucking movie X-Men Apocalypse, man. When it first come on, you got Magneto over there, he working at a goddamn steel mill. He done got a family now, you know, and all that shit. They trying to live a regular life.
Mm-hmm.
Then you know, the people coming in up killing this family, and then the nigga end up snapping back and killing it, you know, going back into that killer state. And after he killed the dudes and he holding his family, is this what you made me? This is what you want with me? You know what I'm saying? He couldn't deny what he was, man. You see it likewise with Esau. People were steady trying to hammer this nigga straight when the Lord made him crooked, man. Mm-hmm. You know?
It's Isaiah chapter 26, verse 10. It says, "Let favor be shown to the wicked, yet will he not learn righteousness." Hey man, the Lord can be good to the so-called white man, woman, and child. Get them all types of riches, okay? Show them mad love, but they still, at the end of the day, what? Gonna grow weary in their wickedness, man. Just like Proverbs 4:16, they can't even sleep unless they done did something.
Yep.
You know,
Right.
it says, "In the land of uprightness will he deal unjustly, and will not behold the majesty of Yahweh Shah." So they don't care about getting blessed by the Heavenly Father, man. They out to do evil, man. You know.
Hey, they basically are jealous of the Lord. They want to be what Yahweh is. All right, they want to be like the Most High. So they basically want to do away with all the godly and the righteous works of Yahweh and go against everything that He did. They what is that? I actually hold it. Jeremiah 50, where it says he's striving against the Lord. He tried to go against everything that's contrary to righteousness. Everything that's righteous, he tried to say, "Well, no, I got a better way." I'm gonna make the Lord bring up fruit from the ground. You know what? I got a better way. Let's go into this lab. Everything the Lord do, he tried to go against the grain and say, "You know what? I got a better way, and let's do this." He basically looks for everything that's on the right hand side and try to duplicate it on the left hand side. That basically is all going way off, because everything is perfect what the Lord did, but like you say, the things that He's done have brought forth more and more death upon the earth.
Yep, it's natural. He's against everything that's natural that the Most High created. You know what I'm saying? How the way things are intended to be, that's natural, and how the Most High made it to be, man.
Yeah.
Like you said, He's contrary to it, man. He don't want you to be fruitful and multiply. He want to be able to control the population, man. That's why he got these different forms of birth control and abortions.
Yep.
He even do it to the fucking animals, man. He spade your goddamn animal, cut your the damn dog balls off, man.
Yep.
And fix the girl dog so they can have babies. When the Lord told it, be fruitful and multiply, man.
Yep.
That's they right, bro.
Yep.
The Lord made these animals, bro.
Exactly.
But this nigga is contrary to that, man. Contrary to the food, like you said. You ain't gotta wait till a certain season to get strawberries.
Right, exactly.
I can splice these genes with some spider genes and some fish genes, and you can have it all year.
Right.
We
say, you got a peach and an apple. You know what? You can have it together. Get a papple. He throw some shit in there. He'll put those peach and an apple together and grow all type of different fruit.
Yep.
Nutrients gone.
I got a quick one, bro. This is Sirach 14:5. It says, "He that is evil to himself, to whom will he be good? He shall not take pleasure in his goods." Hey, this nigga is evil to himself, man. Because here it is, you have him totally. This nigga gotta live on earth, and he's destroying it.
Yeah, right.
This nigga is destroying the air, and the same air that this nigga gotta breathe, bro.
Right.
He's just totally destroying the planet. He's evil to his own damn self. So why would you expect him to be good, man? To do good unto you? Our people look for this nigga like he's gonna be. They say like he's gonna finally do right by our people, man.
Yeah.
This nigga shows you every election, man. Nigga do the same thing. Come to the hood and play basketball with you niggas, and then get a haircut at the hood barbershop to get your damn vote, and then to abandon your ass, man.
Yeah. Then kick you right down the street, and then after the license registration and shoot
you. Yeah, man. You still 3/5 of a human according to the Constitution, man. And it's 2020, bro. 2022, my bad. I'm tripping. Showing you that this nigga ain't got in mind to change that at all. You still ain't nothing but you lesser than an animal to him, man.
Man, Jake, let's love everybody though. You should love him too. Why we can't love everybody? Quit with all the hate. But he hates you. And he showed it. He's expressed that over and over. All right. He expressed it over and over. He even tell you where to march at. We're gonna let you march through here from 6 o'clock to 7 o'clock, but your ass, you better be off the street by that time. Then he'll go out to do some more killing. This man has killed you through his food. He'll kill you through his blessing with the sword. I mean, and like you say, he killing himself. Basically, he have made the world the quicksand. He basically is killing everybody by he's sinking to die himself. That's why the Lord said he got to come and deliver the elect, because there won't be no flesh left.
Hey, that's why this nigga trying to find a way off the planet.
Right.
This nigga know he done fucked it up. Damn, it's too far gone.
Right.
Let me go and try to get the hell up out of here and leave these niggas here. If it was up to Esau, it'd be like that movie Elysium with Matt
Right.
Damon.
Right.
Them niggas be living up in space and everybody on Earth be through.
Yep.
You know?
Well, what the nigga would do? We want to try to prepare for go to the moon. Let's go throw some nukes up to the moon. Then you see how wicked this shit is? We want to throw some nukes up, blow the moon up a little bit, basically get it all where we can probably live in it now, and we're gonna go up there. But shit, you destroying the moon. You want to destroy the Earth, then go to another another planet or to the moon, and was it Mars he wanted to blow up? One of the, I think Mars. Yeah, he want to go to Mars and then start destroying that. He want to basically blow up Mars a little before you get there. I guess it make it feel more at home.
Can I read something for you? It's Obadiah chapter 1, verse 3. It says, the pride of thine heart hath deceived thee, thou that dwellest in the clefts of the rock, whose habitation is high, that saith in his heart, who shall bring me down to the ground?
Hey, his habitation is, I mean, like you say, his habitation is high. He said, who could bring me down? This guy has done so much that he's like someone that has won constantly championships. And what did he say? You know, I'm not gonna lose. His heart has deceived him. He think he's what is that? Never lost. Like what's the name? Big Baller Brand. I can't think his name right now. LeVar. LeVar Ball. Never lost. That's his motto. Never lost. You know what I'm saying? So he feel like his enterprise is gonna continue going on, but it's hard to deceive him. Like, look what's going on right now. He think he's gonna come out the ash like the Phoenix with all this destruction going on. All right, you just showed that with all that chaos going on around the world, but he think that he's got this orchestrated so he can basically bring forth chaos and destruction, and he's gonna come out like the ashes. I mean, like a phoenix through the ashes to have 500 million people on the earth. The majority of them gonna be his slaves. All right, but it's hard to have deceived him. All right, that's why he's trying to form his enterprise, because he see more and more of these chariots coming. So he want to get everything like he wants it, and think he's about to fill his belly. But what's going to happen when he's about to fill his belly? This sudden destruction to come upon him. The Lord is going to come and stop his enterprise. This man is a true devil that don't see. Basically, the Lord has blinded him to see his destruction before his eyes.
If I can add real quick, and another indicator that habitation represents, you know, if you look around, that's why you see all these skyscrapers that's 100 feet
Right.
in the sky, man. You know what I'm saying? All, you know, because he's used to being in the cliffs of those rocks, like it says. You know what I'm saying? That's why they call themselves Caucasians. You know, they came out of the Caucasus Mountains of Georgia, Russia, man. You know what I'm saying? Which goes further back to Mount Petra. You know, over in the land over there, man. You know, they got ran up into the mountains by those dark nations, primarily the Israelites, back during that time. That's what Job 30 is going into, man, when them niggas got ran up into the mountains, man. You know what I'm saying? So that habitation is high because they're used to being up in the mountains. You know, that's the clefts of the rocks that it's speaking of in Obadiah, man. You know what I'm saying? Going into the habitation is that indicator of who these people are. That's why you see concrete and brick buildings everywhere, man. It reminds them of their habitation of the caves, man. You know what I'm saying? So it's not hard. It's not Japheth, man. It's not Ishmael. All these people who want to say that that Esau is Japheth. You know what I'm saying? No, man. It's not hard to see who these all these things are lining up with and pointing to, man. Right. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. It's this devil, man. You know, that's why his face is on the money. Japheth ain't on any money right now. Ishmael ain't on no money. You know, whose face is on the side of these mountains, man? You know what I'm saying? You don't see Japheth up there. You don't see Ishmael or any other. You see these devils up in the side, those faces in the mountains, man. You know, Mount Rushmore, bro. You know what I'm saying? That's pride too. That pride of thine heart, man. All of those things are prideful acts, man. Very proud things to do to come on gas our land over here, you know, because I'm Gad, you know, our land and take it from us and do these things, man. You know what I'm saying? So those are powerful acts, but those are everything points to who. That's telling you plainly who's ruling and who these things are talking about, man. And if I can bring out real quick, because like the brother said, they think these things are forever. This is Psalms 49 and verse 11. Their inward thought is that their houses shall continue forever, and their dwelling places to all generations. They call the lands after their own names. That's another indicator, man. Pennsylvania, William Penn, you know what I'm saying? Africa, Leo Scipios Africanus. You know, Asia is his brother, Asiaticus. You know what I'm saying? America, Amerigo Vespucci. All these are so-called Edomites, man. Not so-called, but so-called white people. True biblical identity Edomites, man. You know what I'm saying? So that's just a few things going into how they named the lands after their own name. Japheth ain't did that, man. You know, Ishmael didn't do that. These things are clear as to who this is talking. If there's any on our pages watching, man, you know what I'm saying? These are clear-cut indicators. And it says that their inward thought is that their houses shall continue forever, man. You know what I'm saying? That's proud. That's a proud ass thing. You know what I'm saying? When you go into the prophecies, these nations rise and fall, rise and fall, rise and fall. Yep. Going all the way back to Syria, then to the Babylonians, to the Medo-Persian, to the Greeks, to the Romans, man. Yep. Into these times, same thing. It's gonna happen again. The only thing that's gonna be that forever. What is that in Daniel 2, the second chapter? Somebody will grab it real quick. Is the Israelites, man, the kingdom of heaven, man. That's the only rulership that's never gonna fall. That's never gonna end, man. It's everlasting. There's no end to it, man. Yep. You know. As a matter of fact, Daniel the 7th chapter goes into it as well, around the 27th. You know, you got that? Go ahead, Al. Go ahead, read.
It says, it's like in Daniel 2 and 44, it says, and in the days of these kings shall the Most High of heaven set up a kingdom which shall never be destroyed.
And that's now, man. The days of these kings, man. These current rulers, man. You know what I'm saying? Putin is a king. You know, even Biden right now is a king. Of course, it's bigger than him. These elites. You know what I'm saying? But you know, these different nations and their so-called presidents or rulers, man. Those are those kings it's talking about. Go ahead.
It says, and the kingdom shall not be left to other people.
There it is. The kingdom is not going to be left to other people, man. You know, the kingdom represents the rulership of the earth. The earth is not going to be left in the hands of other people, man. You know what I'm saying? Go ahead.
It says, but it shall break in pieces and consume all these kingdoms, and it shall stand forever.
And that, well, I believe that's in Revelations. What is that in? The 11th chapter, where it goes into the
11, 15.
Con. You grab that real quick, just to back that up. Read that one more time,
Con.
The last part, no, just that last point you just made. Because the brother gonna grab that in Revelation, and it's gonna just back that up, you know, because it's gonna break in pieces. That the part about the breaking pieces. Yeah.
It says, but it shall break in pieces and consume all these kingdoms, and it shall stand forever.
And that's going into the kingdom of heaven. Go ahead, Al.
This is Revelation chapter 11, verse 15. It says, and the seventh angel sounded, and there were great voices in heaven saying, the kingdoms of this world are become the kingdoms of our Lord.
There it is. When Yahushua returns, you know, when and I beheld till the thrones were cast down. What's that? Daniel the 7th chapter. You know what I'm saying? And it also lines up with Revelations the 19th chapter, man. You know, those crowns, those many crowns that he's wore upon his head, represents this current rulerships, man. All this joint heir rulerships. Esau has a joint heir rulership, just like there's going to be a joint heir rulership when Yahushua returns. It's Esau and these nations, and it goes into that in Revelation 17th chapter, when how they gave their power to the beast for a period of time, for so many. I can't remember exactly how it's worded, what it says, but for a period of time, which I think that period of time adds up to about 41 and maybe some change, 41 years or something like that, you know. So, and hey, we're in those times. So Yahushua is getting ready to return. So read that again, huh?
Revelation chapter 11 and verse 15. It says, and the seventh angel sounded, and there were great voices. 7, that's that finality, man. 7 represents completion, man. You know, we're in the fine. This is it, man. Right. We're there. Like Michael Jackson said, this is it. This is it to her. This is it, man. You know, go ahead. It says, and the seventh angel sounded, and there were great voices in heaven saying, the kingdoms of this world are become the kingdoms of our Lord and of his Hamashiach, and he shall reign forever and ever. There it is, forever and ever. No end. We just read that in Daniel, man. You know, that's the kingdom of heaven. That's the only never-ending rulership. You know what I'm saying? Ain't gonna be no end to it, you know. So those kingdoms gonna become Yahushua's, man, and like I said, in his anointed, his Mashiach, you know, that the elect, man. You know what I'm saying? In that joint heir, pursuing the Romans
the 8th chapter and verse 17, man. You know what I'm saying? Revelation, the 2nd chapter goes into it as well. You know? So, hey, that's what's going on, man. So it's a beautiful thing. You got something? Go ahead.
This is Daniel 7. I started verse 18 and now jump to 27. It says, but the saints of the Most High shall take the kingdom and possess the kingdom forever, even forever and ever.
Take the kingdom, man. It says the saints, which the saints are the Israelites, pursuing the Psalms, the 50th chapter and verse 5, Psalms 148 and verse 14, Psalms 149, verse 1 and 2. All tell you who the saints are, man. You know what I'm saying? The Israelites shall take the kingdom and possess the kingdom. Because that's what, when Yahushua returns, he's coming to judge and make war, man.
That's right.
You know what I'm saying? So he's going to take the kingdom. You know, like he said, like during the time when he was here to fulfill the law of sacrifice. He said, if this were my kingdom, my servants would fight, man. You know what I'm saying? Well, that fight is coming, man. Pursuing Revelation, the 12th chapter. It's going to be a war in heaven, man. You know, Michael and the angels, and Michael represents war, man. He's the angel of war, man. So the Lord is coming to judge and make war. So the kingdom is going to be taken, man. And go ahead, read.
Jump to verse 27.
27.
It says, and the kingdom and the dominion and the greatness of the kingdom under the whole heaven.
That's everywhere. Pursuing the Psalm, the 2nd chapter, going back to that blessing that the Lord gave to, or that inheritance that the Lord gave to his son, man. You know, ask of me, and I shall give thee the heathen for thine inheritance, and the uttermost part of the earth for thy possession. That's the entire planet, man. You know what I'm saying? It belongs to him. He created it.
That's right.
You know, go ahead.
It says, shall be given to the people of the saints of the Most High.
Shall be given. That's key, man. The earth was given into the hand of the wicked.
That's right.
These things, we ain't running shit, man. You know, Esau wasn't running nothing. We ain't running nothing, man. This is all the will, purpose, and pleasure of the Lord that we're reading, man. You know, and these things are going to be fulfilled. Isaiah 55 and 11, he said, his word does not come back to him void, but it shall accomplish the thing whereto he pleases. So these things have been spoken. They're going to happen. Go ahead.
It says, shall be given to the saints of the Most High, whose kingdom is an everlasting kingdom.
Boom, everlasting. That's synonymous with salvation, man. An everlasting salvation is synonymous with the everlasting kingdom, man. That's the kingdom of heaven, man. You know what I'm saying? So these things are what's coming to pass. You know what I'm saying? Esau ain't controlling nothing, man. This nigga's at the end. He's through. You know, got something? Somebody want to add?
Go back to Psalms 50.
That's it. Go ahead.
Psalms 50 and verse 19. It says, thou givest thy mouth to evil, and thy tongue frameth deceit.
You have to see the so-called white man Esau. He's giving his mouth to evil, and his tongue has framed deceit on you so-called Negroes, Latinos, Native Americans since we got over here, man. Even going all the way back to Egypt, okay, and these various captivities. Like when you go to the Medo-Persian Empire, man, when you had Haman trying to get the Israelites under Mordecai crucified, man. Okay, lying, saying that what we stealing, we committing blasphemy on Cyrus the king. You know what I'm saying? Committing covetousness on the king, man. All right, trying to get us basically hung from the gallows. But the Lord sees all that, man. The Lord sees everything Esau's doing, man. All the hatred, okay, rape, rob, and murder he's committed on us. The Lord is about to turn all that around, man. And these curses are about to take over the so-called white man, woman, and child, man. So, alluding to Deuteronomy 30. You know, you got it.
Hey, I'm going to read it in the NLT.
Now you got it.
All right, this Psalms 50 and 19 in the NLT. It says, your mouth is filled with wickedness, and your tongue is full of lies. It says, you sit around, verse 20, you sit around and slander your brother, your own mother's son. While you did all this, I remained silent, and you thought I didn't care, but I will rebuke you, listing all my charges against you. You want to say something?
Yeah, hey, man, when you go back into that, when you read on the other side, say you slandered your own mother's son, man. So this is how we know that this wicked is likened, or it is the so-called white man, woman, and child, Esau, Edom, man. Because they're the only brother of us out of our mother, man, Rebecca. Right. That's our flesh, wicked twin brother, man. Okay, going back beyond, generation to generation in the past, but he's still our brother. So that right there lets you know that it's talking about Esau, and then today, okay, who's covered in the statutes and the judgments from the Lord, which is our judgments, okay? And it talks about him thinking that he was such as one of the Most High, such as one being himself, which is the so-called white man, thinks the Lord is on his side. Okay, that's why he gave us over into his hands. He thinks that came from the Lord being on his side. Okay, all the riches and the kingdom, okay, the glory that he has right now. He thinks the Lord is on his side.
Right.
But that couldn't be us. Nothing further from the truth, man.
Right.
You know?
Manifest destiny, man.
Yep.
You know what I'm saying? That manifest destiny. There's another side to manifest destiny, man. The nigga didn't read the small print. You know what I'm saying? There's another side to manifest destiny. It's coming back to you. You know what I'm saying? So, hey, it's a beautiful thing, man. This Bible, the Lord, he tells you he's a balanced power in Proverbs 11 and 1. He's a balanced power, and a false balance is abomination, man. That wouldn't be balanced to allow you to do it to us and not give that back to us, man. That's a false balance. It would be against his very, you know. So,
Let me get that real quick.
bro, bring it out, bro.
If I can make the quick point too, bro, like the brother read pulled that precept earlier on how the Lord said he's gonna use he's gonna lay his vengeance upon Edom by his people Israel, just like the Lord used him to whoop our ass.
Right,
That's right.
right.
That's
Exactly.
just balance, bro.
Right,
You know?
exactly. And that's exactly why he's going to allow us to get that nigga back, man.
Yeah.
You know, vengeance at the hand by the hand of my people Israel, because he allowed that. You know, he's been the Lord's sword pursuing the Psalm 17 and 13 upon us, man. You know, so that's going to all come back. Hey, shit. I don't know what fold to even call that, but you're gonna at least twofold. Because it says double,
Yeah,
so at least twofold. You know, you're gonna get that back, bro. You know, pursuing the Revelation, the 18th chapter. So, you know,
I'm just read this real quick. It's Jeremiah 49 and 12. It says, "But for thus saith the Lord, behold, they whose judgment was not to drink of the cup have assuredly drunk it."
Israel, that's the nation of Israel, man. You know what I'm saying? That cup represents slavery, affliction, you know, double straits, death. We went through all of that, man. You know,
Yep.
so that cup, Israel went through that, man. You know, transatlantic slave trade, that happened, bro. I don't care how much they try to take it out the history books or you know, out of the school system. They're you know, it don't matter, man. It happened, bro, and we know it happened. You know, so you're gonna pay for that. Go ahead.
It says, "And art thou he that shall altogether go unpunished?"
Or you talking about you Edomites, you that did these things, that's trying to hide it now, saying we were indentured servants. Come on, bro. We came over here as a job to get paid for that shit.
Right.
We ain't get paid. It tells you we.
Okay, strike that shit. Okay, I think.
Oh, bro, hey,
Oh, let's see. Oh,
did it come back in?
nah, let me exit up.
Man,
It's
Esau,
back. It's back.
it's back, man. Esau, hey, boy, they spire. You know, they trying to mess with. They messing with the feed. They messing with the feed. Hey, these doubles. But anyway, yeah, they tried to, you know, say we were indentured servants, so like it. You know what I'm saying? Like we got paid to do this. Come over here and work. No, man, we got put on cargo slave ships, packed in the bottom of that bad boy. You know, teeth knocked out, all kind of crap, feeding us slop. You know, a lot of jakes ended their own life, jumped overboard.
Right.
They weren't trying to do it, man. That's why that trail to this very day, those sharks, you know, on that route from over there to over here is strong, man. You know, because all that good eating that them sharks from there to here, man. You know, to this very day. You know how long ago that was, man. You know what I'm saying? So that shows how powerful you know, and how they were eating. You know, a lot of jakes, man, just jump overboard. You know, and the sharks was eating, man. That's a heavy path for them sharks to this very day, man. You know, they gonna pay for that, bro. You know what I'm saying? They're not giving away. So go ahead, out, finish it out.
It says,
So read that part again about the altogether.
it says, "And art thou he that shall altogether go unpunished?"
So are you gonna go unpunished? The Lord is gonna answer that question for you. Go ahead.
It says, "Thou shalt not go unpunished,
Thou shalt not go unpunished, but
but thou shalt surely drink of it."
you're gonna surely drink of that cup, bro. That same slavery, that same oppression, the same affliction, the same double straits, the same death. All of that crap you did to us is coming back to you, bro.
That's right.
You're gonna get every bit of it, man. Double, as it says in Revelations 18. You got that coming, man.
All right, this back in Psalms 50 and 22. It says, "Now consider this, ye that forgot the Most High, lest I tear you in pieces and there be none to deliver.
Right, he's talking to you, man, Jake. Okay, so-called Negroes, Native Americans. Remember this, okay, before I tear you in pieces. And the Lord is not playing with any of you who woken up to this truth. Okay, you got this truth. Hey, man, flourish in this, man, grow in this. Okay, because the Lord will do exactly that, tear you in pieces. And it's coming the day of destruction. That's right, you got it.
It says, whosoever offereth praise glorifieth me. And to him that ordered his conversation aright, will I show the salvation of the Most High.
Right, and see, we're ordering our conversation up right. Because what we're dwelling in prophecy, we're coming back, we're seeking those old paths, okay, that Jeremiah talked about around the 6th chapter, okay, and we're what? We're coming back into the fold of Yahweh Shah. So the Lord said, what? He's going to, if you seek your conversation upright, he's going to do what?
He said, I will show the salvation of the Most High.
Right, we got that ourselves to what? See, that salvation is not far from now. Okay, it says, look up for your salvation is now, right? You know? Let's see. You got a precept, brother?
Hey, when you going into Jake looking at Esau, you know, they basically want to still look for this kingdom to flourish, but eventually, like you say, Esau is gonna do what he basically trying to, what Trump used to say, make America great again. When you going to making America great again, that's when they really had they boots on our necks, like you say, during the time of slavery, whooping us, beating us, you know what I'm saying, rape, robbing, and murdering, like just out late. You know, we know we do it now, but now they got more of a mental aspect of keeping us down through slavery. But back then, they just used to beat the shit out of us. And you got to understand, you keep trying to get Esau to save you or say, make this thing better, he's going to come down on you with great wrath, which is coming. This is Sirach 12, and I started verse 11. It says, though he humble himself and go crouching, yet take good heed and beware of him. And though and thou shalt be unto him as though has wiped a looking glass, and thou shalt know that his rust has not been altogether wiped away. So this is the man back then that was whooping you. The same man is now in these legislations and things and bringing up these laws and stuff to keep you down. Now they use Jake to back up their wickedness, like going to the abortion. You got Marcus Sanger, they brought out this to do what? To kill you niggas, to keep y'all down. You so-called Black, Latino, Native American, keep the population down. Now you got the forefront of the abortion to do the same thing, to basically keep it going, to get you nigger women out here pushing towards it. And even I got these men. This man is doing all he can to keep you down, to keep you from knowing your power. Basically, keep you putting yourself to death. But now you're basically at the forefront of your destruction, Jake. So Esau is using you. When you go into a little further, and this is that who shall pity a trauma, you're basically entertaining Esau's wickedness, and you're basically pushing it forward. You know, that don't make sense. You know, and then you have Jake in due time, like say they put in the books, in the damn books, like the school books and things, talking about we like say indentured servants. You know, we wanted to go over here, come over here, and things like that. You know, and they were basically start pushing. Yeah, we came over here to help serve and make money. But was you making money? No, you were getting your ass whipped. This land was built. Babylon the Great, aka America, was built off the backs of these so-called Black, Latino, Native Americans for free. No money was given to you. The only thing you got was the most slashes on your back.
And the majority of these new generation, these GMO babies, man, they don't even know that we were slaves, bro.
Right.
You know, I got nephews, they don't even know. I was like, nigga, you know we were slaves? Oh, we know we were slaves, you know. Yeah, they don't teach us. They don't teach that, bro.
Right. Yeah.
Esau is trying to, you know, he's trying to hide this shit, man, but he can't, man. You know, now he got his prophets out there, man.
Got the mouthpiece out there.
He's revealing it too, even like that plaque where we preach it. He having them put that up, man.
Yep.
To show put Esau's wickedness in his own face, man.
Right.
Because they eventually got to pay for it, man. You know, like the scriptures say, man, hey, be not deceived, the Most High is not mocked, man.
Right.
Whatsoever a man soweth, that shall he also reap, man. You know, so if you reaping wickedness and evil, if you sowing wickedness and evil, your ass is gonna reap the same thing, man.
That's right.
You're gonna get it covered, just like the brother said earlier, man. You know, it tells you in the James, man, that he shall have mercy who showed no mercy, man. Roughly paraphrasing. And Esau, Edom, man, is the only biblical nation, man, that's not going to receive mercy from the Heavenly Father, which says a lot, bro.
That's right.
That says a lot.
Yep.
You know, showing you how fucking wicked you are, bro.
Yep.
Even the Lord eventually gonna have, you know, the other heathens eventually gonna have, you know, they don't get mercy, they don't get to go back onto their own land, but they still gonna be under us.
That's right.
But your ass is gonna get burnt up, man. Like it says in Obadiah, man. The Lord is gonna totally eradicate your ass, man.
That's right.
You know.
Revelation 13 and start at verse 9. It says, if any man have an ear, let him hear. He that leadeth into captivity shall go into captivity. And he that killeth with the sword must be killed with the sword. Hear the patience and the faith of the saints.
Yeah, man. Esau, read that one more time, bro.
It says, if any man has an ear, let him hear. He that leadeth into captivity.
Everybody's not gonna hear that, man. It's
Right.
it's talking to the spiritual who has spiritual ears, man. You know, keep going, bro.
Says, he that leadeth into captivity shall go into captivity.
Just like you led us through the transatlantic slave trade, man. You know, just like these other nations had us into captivity, man. Because Esau wasn't the only one, man.
Right.
Like the scriptures tell you, Habakkuk, what nation have not had a hand in the downfall of Israel, man.
Right.
You know, so all these nations are gonna have that. All of them are going to captivity, man.
Right.
You know, keep going, bro.
Says, he that killeth with the sword must be killed with the sword.
Esau, that's that nigga blessing, bro. You know, that's that main nigga that was blessed with that sword, man. And Esau, you gonna be killed with that sword. That the same weapon, the weaponry and the technology that you boast in,
Yep.
the Lord is gonna use your own weapon to kill your ass, nigga. You know, he's gonna burn your ass up, man. You know,
That's right. It says, here is the patience and the faith of the saints.
and that's our that's our faith, man. You know, that's what we hope for, man. You know, that's what we believe in, man. That it's gonna be it's gonna be consequences, man, for what this nigga did, man. He's not gonna get away with it, bro. Like his brother read earlier, man. Are you a he that's gonna go unpunished? Hell no.
Right.
You gonna drink of that cup, you know. Just like you made the example, bro. How they used to bash our people teeth in to make us eat. When nigga, the Lord is gonna bash your teeth in, nigga, and make you drink of this cup, man.
That's right.
Forcefully, man.
He said, it didn't say y'all may be the sword may be killed with the sword, or possibly get killed with the sword, or can be. It said you must be. All right, it said, it's no doubt you're gonna be killed with that sword because you've done it. Basically, the Lord said you have done too much. He gave you a little slack. He said, I give you a little slack, and you just pulled it all the way out.
They say that.
Oh, no,
Make a point,
you
bro.
got it. I was just going to tell you to grab Obadiah 1 and start at verse 15, because it goes in that how you just said he's going to make them. He's going to bash their teeth in and make them, you know what I'm saying, drink of the cup. It goes in Obadiah, the first chapter. But can I bring this out real quick? Because the brother mentioned about those nations. So I went ahead and grabbed it. This is First Maccabees 2 and 10. It says, what nation hath not had a part in her kingdom and gotten of her spoils?
Mm-hmm.
So just like the brother said, all nations are going to have to. That's why all nations are going into slavery. Don't get it twisted.
Right.
We kind of single out Esau, but you know, because he's done the worst, man. You know, it's been the worst captivity for our people. Period. It's the only captivity that we lost our identity, man. We didn't know who we were, man. Every other captivity, we at least we maintained we're Israelites. This nigga took it to another level, man. Which again, we understand was prophecy was written. Jeremiah 17 and 4. We're gonna discontinue from our heritage. We get it. You know what I'm saying? You know that falling away. 2 Thessalonians, the 2nd chapter, verse 3. It had to happen. So we get it as prophecy, but you know. The Lord, you're gonna pay for those things, man. You know, it's just like, and the Lord can do that. You might ask yourself, well, why? You know, who are thou, man, that replies against the Most High, man? Because he can. Romans the 9th chapter. The Lord can do what the hell he wants to do, man. And that's how he put that candy there and said, hey, you can have that. And he grabbed it. Now he can whoop your ass because you grabbed the motherfucker. He can do that, bro.
Right.
He did that, basically.
We agree.
He
said, he told me we agree.
Right.
He said, if you want to do all this, if you don't follow me and do what I tell you,
Right.
If you do what I tell you, you're gonna be good.
Right.
If you
Right.
disobey me, I'm gonna whoop your ass.
Right.
Deuteronomy 28.
But it was set up for us to go out,
Yeah.
you know. So it was set up for us to go off and do that. You know what I'm saying?
Hey,
Why? Because the Lord can do that, man. Go ahead.
check this out. You better be glad he made you an Israelite.
Right, exactly.
He could have made you a fucking Edomite.
That's the beauty of it. Shit. You
Hey,
still got a chance.
And the point to that, bro, like I said, man, what nation have not had a hand in our spoil, man?
Mhm.
Psalms 83
Right,
shows
Right.
you right there they were confederate with each other, man. They
right.
said, "Come, let us cut them off from being a nation." You know, like you said, we sing like Esau because he was the first nigga to name. He's,
Right,
he's
yep.
the main one,
Yep.
bro. But shit, that doesn't take the shine off the rest of you nations.
Right,
You know,
right.
They still named y'all ass right after their name.
Exactly.
Edom,
Right.
Exactly.
You know,
Y'all got to get it too, you know. But hold that real quick, and just to back up, you know, the brother brought out Galatians the 6th chapter and verse 7, and this brother read Revelations 13. I'm gonna just back that up real quick, and then we'll get that. This is Colossians 3:25, because you have to pay for those things you do, man. It says, "But he that doeth wrong shall receive for the wrong which he hath done," and there is no respect of person, man. So hey, these things were done to us, man. The evils were sown. Like it says in 2 Ezra the 4th chapter, man. You know what I'm saying? Those evils were sown. Slavery was sown. You know what I'm saying? All this wickedness was sown. You know what I'm saying? The evils, the you know, all these things were sown, man. So these things now have to be accounted for and paid for, man. You can't go in the store and just grab shit and then just walk out. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
This nigga think he can go in the store, get what he want, and walk out.
yeah.
You can't just walk out. You got a tab to make, bro.
Yeah,
You know, they trying to eat. He done went in here and ordered steaks and lobsters, and you know how they eat, you know, and vegged out. Now this nigga trying to just get up and walk out, man.
Yeah.
Nah, man, you finna pay that tab, bro. The bill due now. It's time to pay the piper, brother. So, hey, and there's no respect of person. You know, you finna get it, bro. You other nations gonna get it too, but Esau gonna really get it, man, because he did too much. Like, what's that scripture where it says he help further the affliction?
Yeah, I was so displeased with the heathen.
There it is, Zechariah. Yeah, Zechariah. Hey, sore displeased because they helped further the affliction. They took it to another level, man. They went too far. This nigga did too much. This nigga, there's laws that which he ain't keep none of. Hanging a person, you know what I'm saying? Cool. It's not a problem with that, you know. But what this nigga did was left us hanging for days.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? You supposed to take it down before the end of the day. Take the body down before the end of the day, man. You know, this nigga left the body, crows coming, pecking, and pecking out the eye, all kind of crap, man. You know, this nigga did some crap, man. A whole lot of dirt, man, that he got to pay for. You know what I'm saying?
It's Ezekiel chapter 35, verse 5. It says, because thou hast had a perpetual hatred and hast shed the blood of the children of Israel by the force of the sword in the time of their calamity, in the time that their iniquity had an end. So the Most High said that he bet the so-called white man has had a perpetual hatred for our people, and you kept shedding our blood even when our iniquity was over with. You know, basically we had been judged from the Most High, like the Quran going into. You still kept on furthering the affliction, man. You know, that's Ezekiel chapter 35, verse 5.
Con, and I had that one too, but that's a spirit, yeah. Con, you know, and that's that perpetual hatred, that ancient, never-ending hatred that this devil has for the Israelites, man. You so-called Negroes, Latinos, Native Americans, and Seminole Indians of Negro descent, man. You know what I'm saying? These devils hate your guts, man. Don't get it twisted. Don't this nigga buy you. Yeah, he'll go and buy you a drink. Hey, buddy, and you know, buy some lunch. You know what I'm saying? And Jacob fall for that crap. You know, oh, he's my best buddy. You know, nah, bro, that nigga plotting. You know, he plotting to take your ass. You know what I'm saying? And he'll take your tail to the woods, just like that remind me of. I don't know if it's a video that used to be, and with this Jake, this so-called black, and he was with these Edomites, these country, and they end up putting this nigga in an electric chair, you know, and basically electrocuting this nigga, man. And I don't know if the brother died or not, you know what I'm saying, but you know they just cut the film, you know, and end up, you know, trusting them devils, getting in a damn, you know, some kind of electric chair that this nigga had built, and this nigga, you know, getting shocked that, you know, bro, you know, hey, these devils are plotting, bro.
Yep.
They plotting on you. But just to make that point on, you know, because the brother had mentioned that the Lord is going to force these devils. He's going to knock their teeth out and force them to drink this cup. And this is going to back it up. You know, go ahead, Al.
Obadiah chapter 1, you said 15, right?
Start at verse 15 here.
All right, verse 15, it says, for the day of the Lord is near upon all the heathen.
All the heathen. Not just, again, we point Esau out and single him out, but it's on all the heathen. All 17 nations outside of the nation of that 18th nation, the nation of Esau. Salakia, look at Satan. Israel, Salakia. Go ahead.
It says, as thou hast done, it shall be done unto thee.
Mm-hmm.
Thy reward shall return upon thy own head.
Mhm.
For as ye have drunk upon my holy mountain, so shall all the heathen drink continually. Yea, they shall drink, and they shall swallow down, and they shall be as though they had not been.
He said they shall drink, and they shall swallow down. That's forcefully. He letting you know it's going to happen, and you're going to be as though you have never been, because slavery is coming. As far-fetched as that may sound to you, you know what I'm saying? I just can't fathom it. I can't see it. You know, hey, it's written, bro. We reading it. You know, it shall. You're going to drink of that cup, and you're going to drink every bit of it, man. The dregs, that the scriptures say. You're going to drink the dregs. Go ahead.
That's right.
Verse 17, but upon Mount Zion shall be deliverance, and there shall be holiness, and the house of Jacob shall possess their possessions.
Mhm.
And the house of Jacob shall be a fire, and the house of Joseph a flame, and the house of Esau for stubble. And they shall kindle in them and devour them, and there shall not be any remaining of the house of Esau, for the Lord hath spoken.
So that's going into their demise, that extermination and obliteration from the planet Earth. But the point was, I guess, what was that? Verse 15, where it said they shall drink, and they shall drink down. What was that in 16? 15 or 16?
That was 16.
16. So verse 16 was actually the point that I wanted, where the Lord is going to force them, because he said they're going to drink of the cup, and they're going to drink it down. You know, they're going to drink the dregs of the cup, man. So they ain't got a choice, man, pursuing to that right there. You know, it's going to happen.
I'm going to read that in NLT. Verse 18, it says, and the people of Israel will be a raging fire, in Edom a field of dry stubble, and the descendants of Joseph will be a flame roaring across the field, devouring everything, and there will be no survivors of Edom. I, the Lord, have spoken it. The Lord is no survivors of Edom, bro.
Right.
He's gonna do away with all of them, bro. You know?
Yeah.
That's gonna be a good day when we ain't gotta see no damn Edomite, man.
Right.
Because right now you can't escape this nigga, man.
Right.
No matter where you go, man. You know, that nigga everywhere, at the bottom of the sea, in the fucking sky.
Right.
You know, you can't escape this nigga, man. You know, nowhere you can nigga in the jungle, in the deepest part of the damn jungle. You think ain't nobody out there? That nigga out there, bro. That nigga gonna come out high.
Right.
You know?
Right.
Yeah. You know what I'm saying?
Fucking camouflage shirt or something.
Yeah.
I was just talking about that today. Everywhere we go, these Edomites gotta have these camouflage shirts on.
Yeah.
What the hell you trying to blend in with?
Yeah, that nigga man of the field.
Yeah, man. You the damn serpent always trying to fucking be unknown and hidden and shit.
Right.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah. Because it said that he's gonna be read it one more time, but dried up the descendants.
When we're in the NLT.
Yeah, that what you just read.
All right. Obadiah 1:18 in NLT, it says, the people of Israel will be a raging fire, and Edom a field of dry stubble. The descendants of Joseph will be a flame roaring across the field, devouring everything. There will be no survivors in Edom. I, the Lord, have spoken.
And there it is. You know, his descendants, man. You know, they're gonna go away, man. No, and they're not gonna be seen again. And I'm gonna bring that out. This is Job 20 in verse 8. He shall fly away as a dream and shall not be found. Yea, he shall be chased away as a vision of the night, man. So, you know, and people gonna ask, as a matter of fact, verse 9, it says, the eye also which saw him shall see him no more. That's why they're not gonna see his ass no more, man. It says, neither shall his place any more behold him. You know, so they're gonna get burned up, done away with, and you'll never see an Edomite again. Just like the brother said, they're everywhere right now, man. No matter where you go, you're gonna see them devils, man. You know, and they're gonna fly away like a dream, man. You know what I'm saying? And the people gonna be asking, Esau, where you said there were used to be Edomites? Yeah, so-called white people.
Yeah.
Yes.
No piglet.
Yeah, nigga walk around.
Yeah. And no more to be seen ever again, man. The Lord's gonna totally get rid of these people. You know what I'm saying? So that's what they have coming to them, man. You know, so we can say, go ahead.
And that's a part of rewarding him double too, because like we went into Psalms 83, how they all conspired to cut us off as a nation.
Mhm.
Well, the Lord is actually going to cut your ass off, you know. So that's rewarding you double.
Yep.
You know.
Right.
This is Psalms 109 and verse 8. It says, "Let his days be few, and let another take his office." And what is his office now? Pretty much the rulership over the planet. And the earth is given to the hand of the wicked. All right, and he covered up the faces of the judges thereof. If not, where and who is it?
Right.
That's the so-called white man. But the Lord said, "Let your days be few, and let another take your office." And then, what did that make you think about? Sirach chapter 10 again.
Yeah, I got it right here, bro.
Got it.
Yeah. The Sirach chapter 10, I'm gonna start at verse 4. And it reads, "The power of the earth is in the hand of the Lord, and in due time he will set over it one that is profitable." And we know that profitable one is Yahushua, man, you know, and join the Israelites, man. You know what I'm saying? And in due time, and that due time is near, man, very near. I'm gonna jump down to verse 8. It reads, "Because of unrighteous dealings, injuries, and riches got by deceit, the kingdom is translated from one people to another."
Yep.
Those offices that office that the brother just read, man. You know what I'm saying? His office is ruling. You know, he's manager of the earth. He's the ruler of the earth right now, which the earth is in dire need of new rulership, new management, man. You know, which that new heaven and new earth is coming, pursuing the several prophecies in Jeremiah and Isaiah, I believe. Revelations, the 21st chapter, you know, and that's what we see, man. You know, so that because of how this devil has, you know, the unrighteous dealings, you know, injuries and riches got by deceit. You know, that's what this thing is all about. You know, deceit. That's what devil means, deceiver, man. You know, Revelation, what's the 12th chapter in verse 9? The devil and Satan that deceiveth the whole world, man. You know what I'm saying? And that world, that world there is orchestrated. You know, the entire inhabited globe, man. That's why you got the Asians wearing suit and ties.
Yep.
You know, that's why you got Africans believing in Jesus. You know, everybody believe in Jesus. You know, all over the globe. You know, they push that image and that name, and that's what's throughout the four corners of the earth now. That's you know, like the scriptures say in 2 Corinthians, I believe, the 10th chapter. You know, bring to the bringing down of strongholds. So that's been that stronghold in the earth, man. Those lies and deceptions, man. You know.
And his extension, as we were mentioning, those other heathen nations, they're not going to go away unpunished. Because you got to look, Esau was given the dew of the earth, but what did he do? He had that counsel to cut us off and trying to cut us off completely. Then when he took that, these other nations said, you know what, we can have counsel together. It says Psalm 83. I'm gonna give you a little bit of my while I'm having this pleasure and like having to do with the earth, having this lesson. I'm gonna give y'all a little bit to do with heaven. Yeah, it's like water. Hey, and he basically they live lavish off of it too. But did we live lavish off of it? No. But that's why when it says in Jeremiah 51:7, he said he drunk of that wine, and what the other nations got drunk of that wine and they got mad. You know, when you get drunk, you get mad, you get furious. You know, so you can't get furious. So they seeing what Esau has led them to. Because Esau is the true deceiver, the ultimate deceiver. So he did what? Deceived them as well. So now they're going to go to war with Esau, and all of them still going to drink that cup, but Esau's going to get the dregs.
That's it. So you, what was that?
I got one more here. It says Psalms 109 and verse 13. It says, "Let his posterity be cut off, and in the generation following, let their name be blotted out." That's the point. Like Obadiah 1 and 15 and 16. You know, Joseph, the house of Joseph be a flame, and the house of Esau be a stone. You know, so we're gonna burn you damn devils up, man. You know, in this next kingdom come.
I got one too. This is just to back it up. This is Job 18, and I'll get to the point in verse 16. "His roots shall be dried up beneath, and above shall his branch be cut off. His remembrance shall perish from the earth, and he shall have no name in the street." Just going into what we just read in Job, the 20th chapter, man. And the brother just read, his posterity gonna be cut off. His posterity, that's his children, man. You know, your progeny. You know what I'm saying? Your kids, everything gonna be cut off. You know, and as a matter of fact, let me get one more real quick.
There's a scripture to say that it ain't gonna be no more nephews.
Right. Isaiah 14.
You know?
I had that one too. As a matter of fact,
You know?
I was gonna bring that one out too. Somebody want to grab you, bring it out, bro. You know, this is Job chapter 27 and verse 13. I started verse 13. It says, this is the portion of a wicked man, and we know who the wicked is, you know, pursuing the Malachi, the 1st chapter, Job 9, you know, and 24. It says, and the heritage of oppressors, he's the oppressor, which they shall receive of the Almighty. If his children be multiplied, it is for the sword. You know, so all the little babies that they're happy about, you know, they're having in these times, they coming in the earth to get put to death, man.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? It says, and his offspring shall not be satisfied with bread, because we're gonna do them just like they did us, man. You know, they gonna get, again, Revelations 18. You know, and they did us that way when pursuant to Revelations, the 6th chapter. You know what I'm saying? One of the ways they conquered Gad is you know, they were starving them out, man. You know what I'm saying? So hey, we're gonna do them the same way. We're gonna give them just enough to make it, to live, to stay alive. That's it. You know what I'm saying?
They ain't gonna be satisfied.
Right.
You know
The
how
full
they
meals?
Yeah. They gonna get down.
Yeah.
They gonna never get that full fit.
Right.
Full. Nah, they just, still gonna be hungry.
Right.
But they got enough for their ass to go.
That's it.
Go
Get
out
that
there and
field.
work. Yeah.
There you go. There you go. Yeah, they ain't gonna get no 5, 3, 4, 5 course meals. You know, that big ass meal, you know, and get full. Oh, so I'm stuffed. Now you ain't gonna get to say that. You know, you ain't gonna be satisfied.
Y'all ain't gonna get the itis.
Exactly. Exactly. You know, verse 15, it says, those that remain of him shall be buried in death, and his widows shall not weep. You know, so their women are gonna want us. You know what I'm saying? Those that remain of him, everything's going to put to death, man. You know, and his women are not going to weep, because women gravitate towards power, man. And the Israelite man is going to be in hell. You can see that now. We ain't got to pop this in or when to throw it out of. But Jake, they want Jake now, so you can imagine. As a matter of fact, the brother GMS get this work too recently, which I put it on my page as well. This little Edomite chick, you know what I'm saying, and she was just on there just going in how, you know, just love the black guys. You know, they just love them. You know, who told y'all could be so fine, and just going in. You know what I'm saying? He said, imagine the kingdom, bro. They already. She said she can't wait to get hers, man. You know, the way y'all hug and kiss, and just she was going in, bro. She, hey, little cute chick, she was little cute too. You know, but going in, so you can imagine the kingdom when those men are in power, man. Because women gravitate towards power. They're not going to even want their own men. We're gonna have to make them procreate. But she gonna get the bottom of the barrel. We don't if she have that way decent looking, we ain't gonna get to him. We don't let that nigga have nothing but buck tooth, bad, fat, bad built.
Barley.
Burly. The burly ones. You know, all the crap. That thing gonna get all the trash. You know, the rejects, basically. Our rejects. That's all these gonna get, you know, hey, them slaves gotta be bought back in, man.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? So, but his widows shall not weep. So, and that's the point, man. You know, so hey, that's what's coming, man. This dude is finna lose. He finna take a major L, man. You know what I'm saying? Rightfully and deservedly so, man. This nigga been a total maniac beast on the earth, man. You know? Now his time is coming, man. That's it. Hey, so hey, with that, hopefully this is edifying to the hopeful elect, giving all praises, honor, and glory to Yahweh, Ba'ashem, Yahweh Shai, Ba'ashem, Kakadash. Double honors to the apostles and elders of Great Millstone, and peace and blessings to the elect, the house of David, the Bayat, Shalom.
Shalom.